おはようございます。お元気ですか？にはま。谢谢。
Yeah, 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 yeah. You cooking with P? Yeah, 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 yeah. You cooking with P? Yep. You cooking with P? You cooking with P?
Hey, what's up everybody? It's been a while. Hope you all are doing well. And today you will be cooking with P. So, today we're going to be doing some shrimp fried rice. So I'm going to try to make this pretty quick. So I'm going to show you some ingredients first. So we've got eggs, we got onion, we got some peas and carrots that I got from Publix. I got some country crock, that's the poor man's butter. I got some shrimp. Now these were frozen, but I didn't have them thawed. Of course, you gotta have rice if you're gonna make shrimp fried rice. I got a little black pepper. I got a little natural sea salt. And I also have some bean sprouts in a can. Now I did go to the farmer's market and I bought some fresh bean sprouts, and I did make a couple of batches of shrimp fried rice, but unfortunately those went bad in the refrigerator. So I'm going to use this canned bean sprout. Hopefully it'll be as good. So I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to let that rinse over here in the sink for a little bit. I'm supposed to wash that stuff off pretty thoroughly when I shake it. So I've already got my colander in the sink. So we're just going to walk this over real quick. Turn on the water. Let that run a little bit. Set this right here. It's fun going to the Japanese steakhouse. They got lots of tables. And I promise you, I wish I had one of those in my house. It's really entertaining. It's a show. So we took Mom to her 80th birthday party over in Charleston, West Virginia, and we took her to a Japanese steakhouse. And I tell you, it's fun. I've been to several of them. Actually been to probably the best Japanese food that I had was actually when we lived in Okinawa, Japan, and there was this Japanese restaurant that was like right in the neighborhood. It's kind of weird because it wasn't like in a strip mall, you know, it wasn't a standalone. It looked like it was a house that was converted into a restaurant. So we went in this house, and my boy Ernie Lee, he can confess to this, and it didn't look anything as nice as what we used to today. But I'm telling you, talking about some good eating. So back to the Japanese steakhouse in Charleston. So the fun thing is you sit down, 8, 9, 10 people, whatever, and you're sitting around this big table, and they fire this big grill up, grill, whatever you want to call it. And this guy comes out, and he's like, he got these big knives, he's chopping stuff up. He's flipping all this stuff, and then he takes these onions and he makes a little volcano, and then he lights it, and the fire's coming out. And so he's doing all this stuff, and he takes the shrimp, and he like flips the shrimp, and then he's supposed to open your mouth and catch the shrimp in your mouth. I don't try that, but he offered me some sake. He said, "You want some sake?" Well, I thought he was gonna give me a shot glass. I said, "Yeah, I'll take some sake." He said, "Open up." So I opened up, and he had some sake in one of those little squirt bottles, and he just went, and man, I had just had on a brand new shirt, and I was like, man, if this dude stains my shirt, I'll be meeting him after work. But anyway, no problems with the shirt. and got a little hit of sake. And so yeah, so it was nice. It was nice. So anyway, yeah, they chopping all this stuff up, chop, 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 throwing knives in the air, and catching them behind the back, and all that stuff. Man, I was like, man, that's gotta be a pretty cool job. It looks pretty fun. So there's an art to it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go over here and rinse off these bean sprouts, and then I'm gonna come over here and get this thing cracking and popping. Now I don't have a hibachi table. All I got is this big oval electric skillet, and it's heating up right now because it's actually smoking. Probably you can see the smoke coming in the lens, but anyway, that means it's ready to go. So anyway, be right back. Remember, cooking with Pete. Okay, so we're gonna chop this onion up while my electric skillet continues to smoke. Last time I made it, I had some of those green onions. They were pretty good. I actually was going to add, cause you know, us black folk, we like to add a little extra something to our dishes. You know, we'll take a perfectly good Oriental dish and add a little flavor to it. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about doing some crispy bacon bits. I'm gonna try it one of these days. Sounds like it'd be pretty good. That little crunchiness inside there with the shrimp. But yeah, we'll do that next time. We'll see if it works. All right, so we got this onion. We got the little skin part off. Blah blah blah. And let's see. We're gonna do this. We're gonna chop this up. This is a pretty quick meal. Prep time probably, you know. I mean, you can't do it in like 10 minutes, but it's fairly quick after you get everything ready to go. So yeah, not the best onion slicing job in the world, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna chop it up anyway. Let it do what it do. Let it do what it do. I got a cousin that's he's a bona fide chef. He went to school for it. So JR, if you see me doing something stupid, send me an email or something. We'll work it out, baby. We'll work it out. Like I ain't handling this knife for you. You know what I mean? I'm doing the best I know how. Alright, so we got some onion. Yeah. Okay, so I got bean sprouts in the sink. I got peas and carrots. I got eggs. I got rice. I got shrimp. Man, I got everything I need, I believe. I ain't got no chopsticks. Yeah, I should have picked up some. I don't even know where you buy chopsticks. Never seen them in the store. Anyway, it's going down right now. All right, let me get a spoon. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of this country crock. Okay, we'll drop a little onion in there on top of that. I'm gonna spread that a little bit up here. Now this end of the electric skillet is the hottest end up here. So that's doing real good right there. We're gonna do 3 eggs. I need to go to cooking school to learn how to break an egg. I'll be having a mess all over the place. Yeah, my wife uses that egg to come with egg whites to come in a carton. She don't like making all that mess, you know what I mean? All right, so we got eggs. We'll go ahead and break up the yolk. Yeah, we got that on a part of the skillet that's not as hot. All right, so now we're gonna add a little shrimps down here. Now these are pretty cold because they were frozen, but I just thawed them out. Now I could have chopped these in half, but hey, I ain't into all that.
Trust me. Okay, so you can see everything is starting to do what it do. So we'll get these eggs kind of moved over here to the cool end. And move these onions around a little bit. Get these eggs up here. And then we're gonna take some rice. Put some rice in here. Now you want the rice to be cold, because you know once rice comes right off the stove, it's got that little sticky little film on it, and you don't want that. So this rice has been in the refrigerator. So yeah, we'll let that do what it do. Quick rinse. We'll grab some bean sprouts. So my eggs are cooking up nicely. We'll move the rice down toward the more heated part. We'll move these eggs and put that shrimp back over there where you belong. Boy, you in the wrong spot. And I'm gonna add a little bit more butter right here. Do some bean sprouts. Some bean sprouts. Now I don't measure anything. And that's bad for somebody that calls himself having a cooking show. My boy's like, you need to write down how much. If you put in a cup, write it down. Well, those of you who know me, I ain't about all that. I'm all about the end results. All right, so we're gonna let that do what it do for a minute. The only thing we got left to throw in there is some peas and carrots. Now, we'll go ahead and make a little space over here. Chop this egg up. You gotta keep that egg chopped up. Got some clumps of rice in there. Yeah, one time I was at the farmer's market. They have these, I think it's called Namdae Moon. It's owned by Koreans. And they got about 5 or 6 of them here in Atlanta. But you go in there, they have everything in there, especially in the produce department. I mean, they got stuff from South America. They got stuff from Africa. There's some stuff in there I ain't never seen before. I wouldn't have a clue even what to do with it. But yeah, it's real cool. So that's where I got the fresh bean sprouts from last week. So yeah, we're just gonna let that cook up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add these, go ahead and add some peas and carrots. And make a little space over here. Make a little space over here. Well, I tell you, it's smelling pretty delish already. We'll add a little peas and carrots. Yeah, and then we're gonna hit it one time with a little bit of pepper. Now, my wife said I made it too peppery last time. I love pepper. I love pepper a lot. I'm not gonna go crazy on the pepper. And then I'm gonna take a little sea salt, which I keep forgetting to get the one with the shaker, but I had to put it in my hand. And we'll just sprinkle it on that way. Ooh, man, you talking about smelling good. Holla at your boy. You cook it with the pig, baby. Going all the way back to the Japanese. Now, I don't know the difference between Japanese fried rice and Chinese fried rice. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on that. But both of those countries definitely have their own style of fried rice. It may be the same recipe, I'm not sure. But anyway, gonna let it do what it do. And I'll be right back with y'all in a little bit. Okay, so we're back. We've let about 5 or 6 minutes go by on the timer. And as you can see, we're starting to get a little bit of brown on the rice. And I'm letting it kind of get down there on the bottom and just let it It's a little sticky on the bottom, but hey, trust me, I'm gonna still eat it. It's got a real nice, aroma to it. Oh my God. I might have to charge my family per plate. Holla at your boy. So we got to get some of these eggs mixed over in here. Remember, I moved all those eggs over on the end so they wouldn't burn up. So I put them on the cooler side of the electric skillet. Ooh, man, let me tell you something. Now normally, I would just go ahead and hit this with some more pepper, because that's just what I do. But for the sake of the wifey, I'm gonna leave it kind of like it is for now. Now as far as salt is concerned, what you don't want to do is you don't want to add too much salt, because what happens is once you add some soy sauce, and I got this from the farmer's market. Yeah, it says soy sauce with calamansi. Have no idea what calamansi is. So any of my Kubasaki folks, if y'all can hit me on to some calamansi, I would appreciate it. So anyway, yeah, so this has a high sodium content, any kind of soy sauce. So you want to be really careful with that and the salt combination. So I'm going to take this is 1/3 of a cup. I'm not going to put 1/3 of a cup in it. I'm going to put 1/2 of a 1/3 of a cup. I'm just going to sprinkle that on there like that. Yeah, man. See that starting to steam up a little bit. Oh, it's smelling so good. It's smelling so tasty. So tasty. So we're going to roll that in there. Oh my God, look at, ooh, man, look at the color coming through now. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm about to hurt somebody, trust me. I'm about to hurt somebody. So I shot like, so I shot this video previously twice. Once I did with chicken. Came out pretty good. Second time I did the shrimp. It came out good. Like I said, my wife said it had too much pepper. But the problem was my camera 2 video footage like totally sucked. So I'm using an old cell phone. It's a Samsung. That's what I was using with a cracked screen. And I was like, well, maybe it's the camera. So I set it up. So I set it up today, and it still has some kind of like glare or tint to it, and I didn't like it. So so I pulled this other phone out for camera 2 in its place, and hopefully hopefully things will come out well. So with that being said, now we're gonna do the taste test. Man, this smells. Ooh, it smells good. Boy, this gonna make me go down in the studio and sing a little bit.
Okay, my people, it's time for the taste test. Cooking with the P. shrimp fried rice. So it's been a journey, it's been fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you'll try to make this dish. It's really easy. So here we go. I've got a little dish here that I've let some cool off a little bit. So I'm gonna try to make sure that I get some shrimp and some eggs and some bean sprout, and we'll give it a shot. Here we go. Yeah, man, hats off to me. Hey, that's a real decent dish right there. It tastes really good. I think I may add a little bit of salt or maybe a little soy sauce, but outside of that, I will definitely be coming back to this dish as a quick and easy meal. So probably the next thing that I'll venture into is maybe some General Tso's chicken. That's one of my favorite dishes as well, coming from the Chinese restaurant that we usually order takeout from. But anyway, this turned out really well. I'm really impressed. So if you guys want to try it, give it a whirl. Hey, love you guys. Y'all stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Remember, you are cooking with P. Peace. PJTV.